Anytime.
Ringing out, it's whoops, and he's fallen out.
I'm not a fairy, thank you. I'm a porn star, apparently.
It tells me Gnarlo has started recording. So you record via Mumble, do you?
We've had problems once or twice with voices not recording in Fraps. So yeah, Mumble. I record the voices in Mumble in case I have to use the audio from it.
Yeah, lay the track over it.
I see.
Yeah, what it would do, it would record your voice. Fraps would record yours, but for some reason not record anybody else's.
Right.
Yeah.
Or when I was having the headphone problems, and my headphone was acting up. You know, the longer I recorded, the more my voice got out of sync with everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an old Fraps problem, that resyncing the audio. It's from not resetting it often enough.
Exactly. It doesn't seem to happen as long as I'm using the USB mic.
Yeah, that was the other problem too. Is we found out that if you were using a analog plug, that it seemed like it really had issues with it, but not so much with a USB.
Yeah, with the USB, I have had 4.5 hour long recording sessions with Keeber and never had a problem with it getting out of sync. So,
yeah, have you updated your Fraps recently?
I have. I'm up to the latest.
It's what, 347, something like that?
347, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's nice watching Wolverine build his bridge.
There we go. I feel better now. Let the breeze come in.
Oh, there he goes again.
I'm spending more time down on the ground than I am up in the tree.
Actually, I don't think it looks as good too wide.
You don't think so?
No, it looked much more like a little rope bridge. One wide, too wide. It's a bit
it looks
too sturdy.
Yeah, but then it throws the ropes. One side's going to be off the tree, the other one's going to be attached.
Well,
it still looks good because it only attaches at the tree.
Yeah, but also don't forget you'll be attaching it round to sort of like
planks.
platforms.
I'll still be attaching it to planks and stuff. Yeah, I agree with you. I think the one just adds something to it.
It's definitely going to have to take some getting used to. You have to used to waiting for terrain to load in like this.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was telling him. I said he disconnected and reconnected several times earlier. He's like, "Oh, I've got chunks that aren't in here yet." He says, "Give me a second." And he would log out, log back in. I was like, now you know what it feels like.
yeah. Because with playing on your machine, you'll not have had any of the problems, will you not?
Yeah, because he was directly connected through the LAN. So yeah.
Do you know the way to Dwendon's jungle?
Yes.
Yeah. Sounds like a dirty song. Do you know the way to my jungle?
Ouch.
I know, I don't know why I had to sing it, but I sing everything, so why not?
Mostly I just follow the NPCs shaking their head in horror going, "What was he wearing?"
Gnarlo left the game. Gnarlo joined the game. Yay. Multiplayer. Right, I'm going back to the little shack to try and find the fishing
rod.
So I'll see if I can get some fish.
Okay, yeah, just follow, you can go that way too. Just follow the jungle around. I've got a straight path over here with torches. Either way.
Yeah, I'm just having a look around as I go.
No problem.
I'm sorry.
I'm telling you what to do again, sorry.
It's okay, I'm married, I'm used to being told what to do. Yeah, hang on. Oh, yeah.
That was the problem I had with him earlier telling me what to do.
Yeah. If you tell me yes, dear, I won't think anything of it. It's alright.
It sounded like we were married. It was like, "Oh, all right, come to bed."
He's like, "What'd you say?" I said, "I'm in bed." He says, "No, on my side, it sounded like you said, come to bed."
I'm going back to my mother's.
Very cool having a jungle touching the snow, though. Oh, I found 2 eggs. Thank you, chicken.
Yeah, now I see jungle ahead of me.
Welcome to the jungle.
Ooh, now that is a missing chunk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chunks ahead of me are missing in a big trench between me and y'all.
Wow.
Oh dear.
That or you have really put in a big moat, one or the other. Let me
That
pop
too.
out and back in. Alright, there we go.
Let's see here. So I'll come over here. That like that now.
Looking to see if I can see somebody clad in leather armour coming this way.
Is the jungle shack still there?
Yes, it is. You just got to find it.
I'm
took
at
us-
it now.
Yeah, I took it a different way, and yeah, we had to each circle around the village or around the jungle.
When you're
to
looking
find
at
it.
the jungle, you have to go to your right to get to the jungle shack.
Yeah, I think I'm about to get dropped again.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Yep. Got it.
Yeah, there it is. The whole chunks that it was loaded in wasn't, that it's in wasn't even loading up on mine.
Gotcha.
I'm in the fishing hole next to the shack.
Alrighty.
I managed to get a fish as well.
Yeah, as I said, it's different fishing, but it's not impossible. Hmm.
No, just having the full BROCRAFT experience now.
Yep.
Breaking,
What did Keeper say that time? Welcome to my world.
yeah, well, I'm breaking blocks to see how well it's working.
How well the connection is. Yep. Yeah, hopefully we'll either get off its butts and do something, or just improve.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to call him up and yell at him again.
Yep. Tell them it's a part of work, and they're messing with your work, with your job.
Yeah, that's gotten a little better.
Okay, where you wanted to fish? Right, oh, that's scary. The guy wants to fish with me. I turn around and his face is pressed right up to mine. So
Hey,
that's
how's it
not any
going?
better. He's turned around and showing the other end now.
He's just saying hello.
Yeah.
At least it doesn't have a yellow, bright pink thong peeping out
So, yeah.
underneath his armor.
He's wearing a posing pouch.
Huh.
What I want to know is how he managed to draw it like that so it just looks like it's got a big bulge in it.
I told you, it's all natural. No enhancement was done in the making of my skin.
Yeah.
I was watching your BROCRAFT video earlier on where Keebs was showing you around his mines, and it just felt so familiar that because he was showing me around the same way, and although he managed to find bits for you that he couldn't remember where they were from me.
Alright, I think I'm dropping again.
Ready? Oh, I'm dropping. Right off the side of the thing. Ooh. Okay, so it didn't form it as close as I thought it did. That block has to be back in place.
Okay, I'm I'm gonna get inside the shed for a moment.
Okay.
Check my, do a speed test.
Alrighty.
What we're running here.
How do you do that?
There's several websites you can go to. It's like AT&T has one. It's AT&T speed test. That's literally what you Google, and you begin test, and it'll give you an upload and download speed.
Has one too, but I don't use.
Yeah, I don't like theirs either, because then it gives you kind of a speed, and then of course it says, "Would you like to speed it up even faster?" And then it tries to take you to their website.
Oh, I don't mind that. It's just yesterday when I was having 8 download speed and 0.3 upload speed, it was telling me I was getting 15 and 3.
Yeah, it's like, no, I'm not.
Yeah, exactly.
I gotcha.
It's like, how come every other one I've tried says I suck, but y'all say I'm getting my full speed out of it?
Please don't leave us.
By the way, I've got your shears here. There you go. Well, awful when I realised I'd stolen them.
Yeah, both at the shack.
It's alright,
Yep.
I blamed it on Dwindon.
Alright, I'll come over there, and since we got 3 beds, we can go ahead and flip it if we want to. Yeah, just blame it on me. There's my jungle chickens again. Hey, jungle chickens. Oh, yeah, they're producing pretty well. Drop an egg over here. Thank you, jungle chickens. Oh, didn't get a chicken out of it, oh well.
I've got another 2 eggs here you can have.
Oh god, sitting on the end of your bed there.
Yeah.
Hey, that's not fair. Why do I have to wake up inside Dwendon's head?
I'm just glad you
done
finished
it
that
way
statement.
too much.
As I said, I'm just glad you finished the statement instead of saying waking up inside of Dwindon.
Yeah, that could have been
Yeah.
a challenge.
I consider it a victory. What did that action figure therapy say? Yeah, and my van smelled like success.
Food check.
I'm good, thank you, sir.
Yeah, you got some lovely bright
Alright,
green
we're
terrain
good.
here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was gonna say you sound non-robotic at the moment.
Alright, good. Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, exactly.
You building this tree city at?
Go in between the pumpkins and follow the torches straight in. Right back at that tree.
Right back to that. Hey, okay.
Yeah, to that first tree.
It's looking nice.
Thank you, thank you. As I said, it's kind of a test here. Just kind of see what I can do. Let's see here, 3 high maybe?
Yeah, I like this a lot.
4 high maybe.
It looks very good, doesn't it?
Good job.
5 high maybe.
Wow, this jungle can get really dense. Can't see anything because of all the vines hanging down.
Mm-hmm.
Or all the cows everywhere.
Gotta
Typical
love a
jungle
dense cow.
cows. Yeah.
And the flaming zombies.
Yeah. We had a zombie way off in the distance, and it hadn't quite updated or something, and yeah, it was day and night. It sat there and flamed.
Right.
It's just kind of like, something's wrong here.
We
And
couldn't
finally, I
figure
got
out
over-
what it was.
Yeah, I finally
You were
got close
speaking
enough
about Englishisms. Well, that's definitely an Englishism, that one. That flaming zombie.
We wouldn't come down from the tree because it was like, what's that burning over there? I'm not going to go check it out.
Uh-huh.
Not in the middle of the night.
I
Fine.
finally did.
Yeah, finally it turned daytime. He goes over there. He's like, okay, follow me over. So I'm watching him as he walks through the trees. And he's probably, I can see his name, and it just disappears. He's probably about halfway between me and the zombie. And he's like, can you see me? And it's like, I just lost you, and I just lost him. He's like, I just saw him move. He stopped burning, and it moved. And he's like, oh, crap. And then it started raining.
Yep.
At that very instant, the rain started pouring down. He was like, oh.
I was like,
I'm coming back.
Oh, that's beginning to look really good.
yeah, I tried to round it off some. I didn't want the corners on it, but take out the corner block and you instantly drop off the edge. It doesn't keep the fence in the way.
Have you not had the mobs climbing up the ladders yet?
No, not yet.
Oh.
Trying to make it kind of like a little hut here, but I figure out how I'm gonna do the roof, and if that even looks good.
Mobs haven't learned how to climb vines yet, have they?
I don't know. They can climb ladders, so I presume they could climb vines.
Maybe just 2, maybe not 3.
Now, see, I don't think creepers should be able to climb ladders. They should be forbidden. No arms. You got it. The others, okay, but not the creepers.
Let's see here.
It's a very nice little walkway. This twin done a good job with that.
Ah, thank you. You helped me out with it.
Yep, I watched.
That's about all the help I get from Gnarlo. Alright.
Wow, there is a lot of cows in this jungle.
I'll get jungle cows and jungle chickens. Alright, how am I gonna do this?
I might be a little more willing to help you if I didn't have to walk downwind from you all the time.
I like the taste of zombie meat, thank you.
The whole trip back from here all the way back over to his house, I was walking in these green floating clouds coming from him as he was munching on zombie meat the whole way.
It's good for the complexion.
I hope Keebs comes on in a while.
Yeah, he was on just before Mindfiend got on. But then he was on and never got on Mumble and asked me about how to route cave spiders. And then
That's what I was going to say. He is definitely needing a hand getting his spider spawner to
Yeah,
work
cave
correctly.
spiders aren't like any other mob. They can fight the currents, they can do all sorts. You have to be very specific with how you handle cave spiders.
yeah, I told him, I said, I have no experience with that. So I said,
Same thing. Yeah, I was over there watching it. It's like, well, I can see one or two things you've done wrong, and I fixed those, but it's like I have no idea where you go from there.
You need to be standing in front of the spawner where you want the cave spiders to come to, because they can see you through walls. You need to take them out of the centre of the spawner, really, rather than float them off to the side like we do with skellies and things like that.
Okay.
You also need to float them under a ledge so they don't start climbing, and all sorts of different difficult things with them.
Yeah, I was going to say, that sounds, yeah, I wouldn't have thought of mine.
Ooh, here's my lovely wife with a cup of tea. Oh, thank you, darling. Are you okay? Is your Desperate Housewives finished?
Yeah.
Was it? Is it good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now waiting for the next week's.
Yeah, but you have to wait a whole week now, don't you? It's not the same when it's not on DVD.
Should have waited and got the last series.
Oh. Okay. Warm enough?
There is so little TV I can stand to watch live anymore, because it's like I can't get around not being able to watch a season at a time.
Yeah, I'm used to that now because I collect series. I like to watch them all at once.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. In fact, that's what I do. I tend to buy the series now and then watch it, on the laptop last thing at night or something, so I can watch a few episodes at once.
Exactly.
Thank
You know.
you for the 8 series because you got me 7 there.
You had a birthday last year. You don't want another one, do you?
It's just downright greedy.
Yeah, he says you're greedy, wanting another one.
I know my wife stopped having them about 20 years ago.
He says his wife stopped having birthdays. Yeah, well, I think mine should too. She's a lot older when I got her.
And she's apparently also a lot more forgiving and better sense of humor than mine, too.
Yeah, she is. She's very forgiving. She has to be very forgiving living with me, don't you, darling?
For you. The other way around.
No, I just have to be deaf to live with you. Don't stick your tongue out at me. You don't know where it's been. Bye. Yep.